Medieval games are reaching a new level of grit, brutality, and visual power. Here are the upcoming titles that blend harsh realism with jaw-dropping graphics for truly immersive worlds. Let's dive right in.
Bianca, where have they taken you?
1348 Ex Voto focuses on survival and faith during the Black Death, set in a grim, plague-stricken Europe. The world leans heavily into religious symbolism, grounded human struggle, and harsh medieval conditions. Choices appear to shape how you endure sickness, fear, and superstition. It aims for a deeply atmospheric and historically grounded experience.
Upon me now. Let my sword strike true. And those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness. Bianca, you are all that is left to me. I shall save you. This, I vow.
Legacy of Valor presents a medieval war drama centered around loyalty, betrayal, and large-scale conflict. Armies, fortresses, and battlefield politics drive the world forward, with attention placed on gritty realism. Characters fight for power, family, and survival in a land on the brink.
Fought for you.
Betrayal from a friend cannot be forgiven, only punished.
I didn't betray you. I did what had to be done.
We were brothers. That wasn't duty, it was your choice.
Saved my son! And everything else, too!
Everything except me.
Thou shalt not kill.
The style leans towards cinematic storytelling and grounded action. Chronicles Medieval draws from authentic medieval life, mixing world exploration with political tension and survival. Towns, countryside, and war-torn regions form a grounded backdrop shaped by realistic systems. Crafting, travel, and social dynamics all play an important role. It aims to capture the raw feeling of living through the era.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Europe is aflame. It slowly but surely succumbs to the invasion.
Band of Crusaders builds its identity around holy campaigns, harsh conditions, and troop management. You lead a Crusader force through brutal deserts, fortified cities, and moral dilemmas that test your command. Formations, discipline, and resource scarcity define every step. It leans into tactical realism and weighty medieval violence.
Or demons from the depths of hell. Our strength lies in our brotherhood. To stand a chance against Beelzebub's spawn, we train together, we eat and pray together, and we welcome new brothers to our order. The demons may outnumber us. As creatures of the abyss, they may thrive in darkness, but our ally is light, and we shall soak our enemies in that light. We believe that Hellkind can be purged from these lands, and we trust in the strategic mind of our Grandmaster.
Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written.
Crimson Desert blends medieval warfare with grounded storytelling on a continent filled with oppressed kingdoms. Large cities, harsh landscapes, and gritty hand-to-hand combat shape its tone. Characters battle for survival, power, and personal redemption.
It means to be a remake. The time has come to do what we believe to be right. Cliff, seek out your Greymane comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within, and let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one.
We fight for the future of all. Sound the horn of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
Your fight is not for revenge, nor glory, nor pride.
This is your hell!
Remember who you are, and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
Blood of Message is centered around political conspiracies and assassinations in a kingdom ruled by fear. Cloaked figures, coded letters, and hidden alliances shape the narrative. The focus lies on stealth, tension, and navigating shifting loyalties. Its atmosphere leans toward darker, grounded medieval intrigue.
能点亮天上的星河。大唐离我们太远了，神佛还会庇佑河西吗？
我是认真决定的，我还是想再试一次。
今日，我们所流的血，是为了把大唐带回来。我们必须在破城之前把宁带出来。
安宁，等着我。
安宁，安宁，
阿爷，我将追随沙洲一举。
去长安，你这是让他们去送死！
输赢成败，皆如沙上之塔，风来即散，为众生之苦，长漫于天地之间。
回家吧，这一切毫无意义。天命所归，我才是大唐。
到头来，除了死更多人，什么都不会改变。
没有我的帮助，你走不出这片沙漠。 神不肯拯救我们的部族，那就让我来。
阿娘，等着我。
是对信使，每个人都做好了有去无回的打算。
I know you will make it right. Blood!
Norse Oath of Blood draws from Viking tradition, exploring clan loyalty, harsh winters, and bloody rites. Raids, duels, and spiritual beliefs drive the overall tone. The world emphasizes rugged environments and unforgiving combat. It pushes for an authentic portrayal of Norse life and brutality.
If these people are willing to sweat for, spill blood for, if they see you as the strongest oak at the heart of the wood, then you must accept the responsibility of being a leader.
The gods gather their war host for Ragnarok.
Your people will look to you to lead them through times of bountiful harvest and through famine. You must be the wise arbiter of their disputes. You must forge blades and build ships. You must lead your warriors in battle. Stand like a rock in the blood fray with them. Reward them with meat and mead and silver.
This is what I have been waiting for.
Protect their women and their young ones. And protect your own honor too.
Traitor!
Will you do all this, Gunnar, son of Grim? Will you swear it here, before these people and before the gods?
I swear it.
Resonance A, Plague Tale Legacy continues the themes of disease, loss, and desperate family bonds. Rural villages, ruined castles, and infected regions form its haunting setting. Emotional storytelling mixes with a strong sense of danger and fragility. The tone stays rooted in medieval suffering and survival. Europa 1410 builds its world around trade, skilled professions, and the slow climb through medieval society. You start small, working your craft, forming connections, and navigating the shifting power of guilds and town leaders. Markets grow or collapse based on your choices, and every agreement or rivalry influences your path. The game aims to reflect the challenge and detail of life in 15th century Europe, with grounded systems and a strong sense of progression.
Or thief.
But I decided to uphold the law. The town flourished with culture and business. But not everyone played fair. In the most unlikely of situations, I fell in love. Over the years, I secured my succession. And my hard work paid off. But times were not always good. War and famine brought hardship. And hardship brought back my old enemy. I learned that politics is a dirty game, and even small crooks can become powerful. But I've always wanted justice. Which path will you choose?
Every slain demon is another unheard prayer. Country reavers scour the yet fertile land.
Ad Mortem explores themes of mortality, faith, and punishment in a bleak medieval world. Dungeons, cursed forests, and crumbling monasteries shape its atmosphere. It leans into moral choices and grim survival. The tone is somber, symbolic, and heavily grounded.
The blood soaked into my steel remembers. I remember the enemy.
Hi everyone, long time no see. I'm Giru and I'm the project lead for Ad Mortem. Thank you for taking the time to check out our Kickstarter trailer and I hope you enjoyed it. Ad Mortem is a passion project, many years in the making, and we are incredibly excited to finally share it with you. We would love for you to go and check out our Kickstarter page, see what Ad Mortem is all about, and please consider backing the project to help bring it to life. Every bit of contribution, any support, whether big or small, means the world to us. There is a dev blog coming very soon as well, so please stay tuned for more updates as the campaign unfolds. I want to thank you for your continued support, and I want to thank you on behalf of the Ad Mortem team, and I want to invite you to join us on the journey ahead. Thank you.
Alkahest is shaped around alchemy, medieval superstition, and first-person immersion in a grim fantasy world. Steel clashes with sorcery as you experiment with ingredients and volatile mixtures. Environments feel tactile and heavy with atmosphere. It aims for gritty, close-quarters encounters and handcrafted world design. Hunger focuses on bleak survival in a starving medieval land where scarcity drives conflict. Towns crumble, forests darken, and desperate people fight for scraps. The world is harsh, cold, and morally gray. It leans into raw, grounded tension.
Fight. Why? What seekest thou in the dark? A touch of warmth? A gold coin? Or two? Deep within these folds of flesh, you and I both know. Death has judged us rightly. we are but beasts, unworthy of salvation.
Resilient centers on rebuilding life after a disastrous medieval siege. You gather survivors, restore broken structures, and defend against threats while managing dwindling supplies. Hope and Despair sit side by side in its storytelling. It focuses on endurance, leadership, and hardship.
Seeing you here. Welcome to Torwen.
Solasta 2 continues a tactical medieval fantasy world built around party strategy and grounded adventure. Dungeons, towns, and ancient ruins form its handcrafted environments. Characters rely on positioning, teamwork, and realistic medieval combat principles. It develops the original sense of tactical depth.
Who feels like a little chat with the critters? Perhaps we can help each other.
Don't bother us! We don't bother you!
Are you Jabori?
Can you help me?
The Blood of Dawnwalker blends dark fantasy with grounded medieval elements, following a fighter torn between humanity and monstrous power. Castles, plague-ridden towns, and shadowed forests make up its world. Moral weight and personal struggle define its tone. It aims for visceral combat and heavy atmosphere.
We feared for our lives. We should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare.
Woochi the Wayfarer moves through a myth-touched medieval world filled with wandering fighters, old legends, and quiet magic. The environments feel broad and shaped by folklore, with each region carrying its own history. The aim is to balance realistic atmosphere with the charm of a living storybook journey.
기어코 여기까지. 참으로 정성이십니다.
The End of History portrays a kingdom collapsing under war, famine, and political corruption. Characters cling to survival while the world decays around them. Realistic decision-making and grim choices define progress. It focuses on human fragility in a failing medieval society. Kinstrife centers on family feuds, clan battles, and betrayals in a gritty medieval landscape. Strongholds, forests, and borderlands create a tense backdrop for shifting alliances. Every conflict feels personal and rooted in blood ties. It aims for grounded drama and realistic warfare. Half-Sword is based on grounded medieval dueling built on real fighting techniques and detailed physics. Weapons swing with weight, armor reacts believably, and clashes feel slow, tense, and punishing. The world leans into authentic spaces like practice yards, castle courts, and military camps. It aims to show melee combat in its harsh, unpolished form. Blight Survival presents a grim medieval land infected by a deadly plague. Woods, villages, and battlegrounds are overrun with blighted creatures. Combat is grounded, slow, and brutal, emphasizing timing and realism. The world is oppressive, atmospheric, and shaped by disease.
out of control.
The Gothic 1 remake rebuilds the cult classic in a sharper, more grounded medieval fantasy world. Prison mines, harsh camps, and dangerous wilderness create a sense of constant struggle. Choices influence factions and survival paths. It aims to retain the original's gritty charm with modern realism.
God's forsaken colony. Every convict will eventually succumb to its influence. The old camp, with their pitiful illusion of order and safety. And yes, the so-called Brotherhood of the Sleeper, worshipping their mysterious god. They might be onto something. And the orcs. Well, you might dismiss their culture as primitive, but it would be prudent to study them carefully. Maybe the key to all of this lies buried deep under their sanctuaries. I cannot unravel these mysteries all alone. I need allies. Allies who look out for more than their own survival. Allies who accomplish things you might have considered impossible. Allies I will meet soon enough.
The Bustling World recreates everyday medieval life across markets, farms, inns, and guild halls. Its world feels lived in, detailed, and shaped by social activity. Progress comes through craft, trade, and interaction. It emphasizes authenticity and the beauty of ordinary medieval routines. Light No Fire introduces a vast, hand-built world shaped by mountains, forests, caves, and distant horizons. You travel on foot, climb natural landmarks, and cross regions that feel real and lived in. The world is shared, letting players build, explore, and wander together without limits. Its focus stays on discovery, quiet moments, and the feeling of being part of a believable, evolving landscape. Anvil Empires centers on collaborative medieval civilization building. Players join armies, craft goods, build fortifications, and shape large-scale wars that impact the world. Towns and battlefields change with community effort. It blends strategy, survival, and grounded medieval warfare. Fable returns with a fairy tale medieval flair mixed with grounded environments and human stories. Villages, wilderness, and mythical creatures build a world full of charm and danger. Humor and heroism stand side by side. It aims for cinematic storytelling with a handcrafted world.
I saw my world fall to ash.
Chrono Odyssey brings together medieval fantasy and cosmic power in a world that constantly shifts. Armies clash with monsters, and landscapes warp under supernatural forces. Combat feels grounded, but every encounter carries epic stakes. Exploration, spectacle, and unpredictable events define the journey through this visually striking realm.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor god, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds. You need only take my hand. Return to the past.
So, how did it feel to learn the truth about the night sky tragedy?
ArcheAge Chronicles is set in medieval kingdoms full of politics and war. You can travel by sea, fight on land, and explore old ruins. Crafting, exploring, and planning help you grow and survive. The world feels alive and detailed, making it a deep and engaging medieval adventure.
It must be the will of your beloved mother goddess. However, I still have no trust in your kind.
Prove yourself. If you survive this trial,
God Save Birmingham shows a medieval city full of struggle and danger. Streets, taverns, and alleys are rough and chaotic. You make choices about survival, loyalty, and power. It's a gritty look at life in a city where every decision matters.
Hey everyone, I'm Remy Mallet, game director at Irregular Shapes, and I am so pleased.
City Tales Medieval Era focuses on everyday life in a growing medieval city. You follow characters through work, conflict, celebration, and hardship. The environment shifts based on community stories and small human moments. It aims to show medieval life from the ground level.
By developing your village into a thriving city full of life. In City Tales, you will build and plan your city district by district. Our unique zoning mechanics will allow you absolute freedom of form. Each district will take the shape you desire and grow within the area you define. Each household has its own needs in City Tales, and each district has its own area of influence. As the monarch, you will need to take on the spatial challenge and organize your city properly around the 6 different types of influence, spanning 3 levels each, in order to meet the needs of your inhabitants. The evolution of your city will depend on their progress. Don't fret, however, you will not be alone in your endeavors. A wise advisor and invaluable companions will accompany you. Their help will be crucial. Assigning and specializing them carefully will allow you to unlock unique bonuses. And above all, it's with them that you will write your City Tales. City Tales is now available in early access. We still have a lot of content planned in the upcoming month. Thank you for your attention, future monarchs, and see you soon.
The forest breath, the shadows whisper tales of death.
Bogdan's Cross follows a warrior caught in blood, debts, curses, and old feuds. Dark forests, stone monasteries, and ruined battlefields set a grim tone. The story focuses on folklore, sacrifice, and harsh reality. It's a brutal and emotional journey through a dangerous world.
The wolves howl black against the night. My flock is scattered out of sight, with lifted staff and lifted eyes. I face the dark, but walk the fight to bear his light.
They will question if you are worthy, but that is irrelevant. No one is. We are not chosen because we deserve it. We are chosen because purpose demands a vessel.
The Witcher 4 is about a young Ciri learning to become a Witcher. The game has a new open world built with Unreal Engine 5. letting you explore freely. The story happens a few years after The Witcher 3, with new places, monsters, and hard decisions. You will face emotional moments, tricky choices, and battles that mix sword fighting and magic.
The devils are running from! Shield us.
Salt. Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Brother!
Black Myth. Zhong turns classic Chinese folklore into a fast and intense action RPG. You fight powerful demons, unlock spiritual abilities, and explore detailed and moody environments. The combat feels sharp and skill-based, and the story unfolds through strong mythological moments.
Drop that coswallop. Master will take us back, as long as we keep that mountain in her heart. Hey.
No scolding, no flogging, life spared. Why risk going back? This place, we've got food on our table and...